Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's lecture with Dr. Didier. He will be your instructor today. Sit tight as we dive into the lecture.
Hello, you're welcome to today's lecture. Today we shall be discussing the bone. But before I go ahead to talk about the bone, let me just make a brief description of connective tissues, of which the bone is one. Connective tissues are the most abundant and widely distributed tissues in the human body. Their primary function is to support, protect, and bind together other tissues and organs. Unlike other tissues, it is widely composed of non-cellular material called the extracellular matrix. Almost all connective tissue is made up of three elements: the cells, which are the living components that provides or produces the matrix, and the fibers, which provide structural support and flexibility. These include collagen fibers for strength, elastic fibers for stretch, and reticular fibers for support. Then we also have the ground substance, which is a gel-like watery medium that fills the space between cells and fibers, allowing nutrients and waste to diffuse. Connective tissue can be divided into connective tissue proper. Under this, you have the loose connective tissues, and they act as cushion and packing material. Here you have the areolar tissue, the adipose tissue, and the reticular tissue. You also have the dense connective tissue. These are packed densely with collagen fibers that provide high tensile strength. It includes tendons, ligaments, and the dermis of the skin. The second group of connective tissues are the specialized connective tissue. These include bones, cartilages, and blood. Let me go straight to the bone. As a way of introduction, the bone is a modified connective tissue in which the extracellular matrix is impregnated with inorganic salts, mainly calcium phosphate and carbonate, which provide hardness and strength. General features of bone include that they are hard, firm connective tissue, specialized to provide support because of infiltration with inorganic salts. It is also characterized by its rigidity and the power of regeneration and repair. Bones constantly undergo remodeling to help it adapt to changing physical, biochemical, and hormonal changes. Let's look at the constituents of bones. Bones consist of bone cells, intercellular substance, also called the ground matrix, and the bone membranes. The bone cells include the osteophytes, osteoblasts, osteoclasts, the osteoprogenitor cells, and bone lining cells. The osteocytes are mature bone cells. They are greatest in number in young bones and decrease in number with age. We also have the osteoblasts. They are bone-forming cells. They are found lining surfaces of growing bones. Their cytoplasm is basophilic because of the abundance of endoplasmic reticulum. Then the osteoclasts are bone-removing cells. Now, bone removal is essential in maintaining the proper shape of growing bones. They are found in surfaces where bone removal is taking place. They are very large cells with numerous nuclei. Then the osteoprogenitor cells, these are cells that are capable of differentiating into many other types of cells. In the fetus, that is in the growing baby, they are the baby in the womb. They are numerous at sites where bone formation is to take place, while in adults, they are present over surfaces of bones. Now, the cells lining the surfaces of bones, they are flat, inactive osteoblasts, that cover the majority of adult bone surfaces, where no active remodeling is taking place. They are derived from osteoblasts that have finished their bone building and act as a physiological barrier and a vital reservoir or reserve source for new bone forming cells. Then the final cells of the bone are cells belonging to the periosteum, the covering of the bone. Now, bone membranes are they line the external surface of bones as periosteum and the internal surfaces as endosteum. Okay, let's look at the extracellular matrix of bone, also called the intercellular substance. This is the non-cellular component of bones. They are found in between the cells, holding them together to form tissues and organs. They initiate the crucial biochemical and biomechanical signals that are required for tissue morphogenesis. The extracellular matrix is made up of inorganic materials or inorganic minerals rather. These inorganic minerals constitute approximately 65% of extracellular matrix. The inorganic portion consists of crystallized mineral salts deposited into an organic framework, which grants bones their characteristic hardness and rigidity. The mineral salts include hydroxyapatite, which is the primary mineral component. It is a complex of crystallized calcium and phosphate. Other minerals include bicarbonate, citrate, magnesium, potassium, and sodium ions. The second group of or constituent of the extracellular matrix is the organic material, the organic matter, predominantly collagen. They are mainly for flexibility and tensile strength, and they constitute 35% of extracellular matrix. It consists of type 1 collagen, which makes up 90% to 95% of the organic matrix. This provides incredible tensile strength. The second type of organic material is the non-collagenous proteins, which include the osteocalcin and the osteonectin. They help to regulate mineralization, cell adhesion, and bone remodeling. Then you also have the proteoglycans and the glycoproteins. These are important carbohydrate protein complexes that give the matrix a gel-like consistency and help organize collagen fibers. Let's look at classification of and the structure of bones. Bones can be classified based on gross appearance into compact bone and cancellous or spongy bones. Let's look at compact bones. Compact bones are also known as cortical bones. They are hard, dense outer layer. They are the hard, dense outer layer of the bone. They make up roughly 80% of the total bone mass and provide structural support. They protect vital organs and bear the weight of the body. A section of compact bone, when you look at the histology of compact bones, you will see the following: the Haversian system, also called the osteons. This is the unit of compact bone. They are cylindrical building blocks that run parallel to the length of the bone to provide strength against compression and twisting. You also have the lamella or lamellae. These are concentric rings of hard, calcified bone matrix that make up each osteon. They can be circumferential, concentric, or interstitial. You also have the central or the Haversian canal. Is a channel running down the center of each osteon that houses blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, and nerves. You also have the lacunae. These are small spaces situated between the lamellar rings that contain osteocytes. So it's in the lacunae that osteocytes are buried. Then you have the canaliculi. These are tiny radiating channels that connect the lacunae to the central canal, allowing for the transport of nutrients and waste. Then the Volkmann's canals. These are perforating pathways that run at right angles to the central canals, connecting the Haversian systems to the bone's main blood. The spongy bones. These are called cancellous or trabecular bone. It is light, porous inner tissues of bones. It consists of a honeycomb-like network of branching bony plates called trabeculae, which are perfectly aligned to absorb stress. They lack the dense osteons or the Haversian system found in compact bone, allowing it to reduce skeletal weight. Due to its cancellous nature, they are typically present in bones which are not heavily stressed, or in regions of bone with multiple stress directions, such as the neck of the femur. The spongy bone is commonly found at the end of long bones, as well as the ribs, the skull, the pelvic bones, and the vertebrae. Histology of a spongy bone will show trabeculae. These are interconnected branching rods and plates of bone that are organized along lines of biomechanical stress. Because the trabeculae are too thin to house a central blood vessel, complete Haversian systems are typically absent. Then they also have marrow spaces. These are large irregular cavities and spaces between the trabeculae and are filled with bone marrow and blood vessels. Then you have an endosteum, a thin cellular connective tissue or tissue membrane that lines the inner surfaces of the trabeculae, enclosing the marrow spaces. In addition to these peculiar features of spongy bone, they also contain bone cells, the lamella, and the canaliculi, just like the compact bone. In summary, the spongy bones differ from compact bones in few major ways. One, the spongy bones are also called cancellous bones, while the compact bones are also called the cortical bones. The spongy bones are light, spongy, and soft in nature, while the compact bones are heavy, tough, and compact in nature. The spongy bones are made up of trabeculae, while the compact bones are made up of osteons, which is the Haversian system. The spongy bones fill the inner layer of most bones, while the cortical bones fill the outer layer of bones. Then finally, the spongy bones form the ends or the epiphyses of long bones, while the compact bones form the shaft and diaphyses of long bones. Thank you.
To get the comprehensive lecture note, comment "I love this lecture" and you will get one. Thank you for being with us to the end of this wonderful lecture. We wish to see you in the next lecture.